Oh boy, our final ZvT of the night, our final qualifying match. As a reminder, this is going to be a best of 5, another ZvT. We have confirmation. Jim is playing Zerg. You know, he's not no race switching here. Nothing crazy like that. Man, it's been a while since I've seen him play Protoss.
Yeah, I don't even think he does it anymore, mate. He doesn't have the time to practice. But yeah, here we are. Welcome everyone. The last series of the day, and spawning here, the green Zerg player from Mexico. This is Estral Esports JimRising.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Hardwire LE, we have the Brazilian TerraN player himself. Just got taken down by Ryu, but still fighting for that main event spot. It is TerraN. And so far, Jim, going for a hatch first.
Yes, hatch first. Like, it's okay. This is normal. This is a good map to go for hatch first, you know? So, the first game, like, because these two guys have not played versus each other in such a long time, I expect the first game is just gonna be like to taste the waters, you know? To see how it goes, how the other is playing, and then in subsequent games is where we're going to see the main games.
Yes. I agree. I fully agree here, and we'll see what those mind games are going to be for, especially because hearing the veto process, you know, maps like Blackburn, Berlingrad, they're all going to be in their Curious Minds as well, which is crazy to think about. So this is going to be a wild series. Oh, God. So far, the openers are looking pretty standard. Once again, JimRising, he, especially in this matchup, he's really not too prone at getting a third base on time. So we'll see how long he stays on 2 bases.
However long the mutas last.
Yeah. Oh my god, call it, mate. 2-base muta. We're gonna see mutas game 1, right? We have to, right?
We have to. And I will not be surprised if it is on 2 bases.
Aye.
2-base mutas all in. Let's go, mate.
Let's go. At the moment, TerraN just scouting around, making sure everything is normal here. Making sure everything is standard. JimRising, yo! Drone headed towards the 3rd at the correct time? Mate.
He's a bait, mate. He's baiting us.
Mate.
He's gonna cancel it, and over the clip of that, he's gonna build a Spire.
Mate, having a kid really does change you. He's turning into a responsible adult, getting his throat at the correct time.
Yeah, so wow. Okay, I'm impressed by JimRising. The tier base is on time, even a little bit faster. The Reaper did not arrive on time to try to stop it.
Yeah,
and I mean, sure. So we're gonna see 3-base muta instead of 2.
What a madman. What's also crazy is that we have 6 more Lings on the way. This is lined up with Ling speed. So Jim wants to go across the map, and he throws down a Roach Warren.
Ooh, we're going to see perhaps early aggression. I'm not sure if this is going to be for aggression or only, as Ryu did, just build a few extra roaches at the beginning of the game to defend against whatever your opponent is throwing at you.
Mate, I'm calling all in. Like, okay, I'm gonna extrapolate a little bit. I feel like this hatchery, he got it on time because he just wants larva.
Well, what about to find out? Because the Zerglings are across the map. The Hellions are now out of in the map, mate. So there's nothing here to defend. SCVs are gonna fall.
Yeah, SCVs are gonna go down. The Hellions have to turn back around as well. And the reason why I say all in is because Jim has not been droning. He cut workers at 22 and he hasn't made a drone since.
Mate, I'm pretty sure that his wife is now screaming at him, Jim, come change the diapers, Jim. And this is why he's chasing me. He's in a hurry.
He's gotta go, mate. Let's go. And hey, to be fair, we called it. We said roach hole in every game. Let's go. It's coming. The roaches are on the way.
Well, it's coming, and because the Zerlons, the Hellions and Reapers has been busy dealing with the Zerlings, they are not gonna see these roaches.
Yeah, exactly. The Hellions, they just catch the tail end of these roaches, but the wall is not a wall across the map. We have a 3rd CC on the way on the low ground. This is not gonna finish.
Yeah, a bunker has just started, but as you say, this is not gonna finish. There's only what 2 Marines and 1 Hellions to defend, and there's not a wall, not even in the main base. Everything is gonna enter, mate. That factory is not gonna do anything, and now the roaches are coming as well. And TerraN says GG, and JimRising takes game number 1 in 4 minutes and 50 seconds.
Oh my god. Jaime Arturo Duran Silencio takes game number 1 with a roach all in. See, I knew something was fishy when he was getting his third on time, mate. I was like, something's wrong. It's not right, mate.
By the way, shout out to the chat. Apparently, we have a lot of JimRising fans that just arrived to the chat.
Bienvenidos todos, bienvenidos. From Jim's stream, I imagine. I'm sure he's just letting them know, hey, if you guys want to check out my game, head on over to the CranKy Ducklings. Jim, he's very supportive. Thank you, Jim. Thank you. And yeah, what a wild game! What a way to start the series, mate. Oh my god. And yeah, that was just really well executed. The way that Jim was able to deny scouting, the way that he was able to pull away the Hellions as well. TerraN had no idea what was happening until it was already halfway across the map, and at that point it was too late. He was already committed with his build. The wall wasn't a wall. Like, oh, wow.
Yeah, just a lot of little, happy accidents. I will say that make Jim very happy to that game.
Definitely. Ooh. Meanwhile, we are getting ready for game number 2. Just getting a little bit mixed up with some lobbies here.
Checking my head.
It's all good. It's all good. So it looks like Cosmos and Otis are covering Chaos and Master.
Yes, which I don't know who won game number 1 because they are now in game number 2. But yeah, now I invite you to the correct lobby.
There we go, mate. There we go. Are we the only casters in this? I guess so.
Yes, we are.
Were we the only casters in game 1 as well?
Yes, we were.
Oh my god. Funada Otis, mate. What's going on? He doesn't want to cast his boy Jaime.
Mate, he says Jaime every day.
True. He's had enough, mate. He's had enough. And we'll see if TerraN's had enough. Because again, after a very explosive game 1, TerraN has been known to, I mean, he proxied Ryu once in their series as well. Are we gonna see that again?
Maybe. So we're just waiting here for the players to start. Game map number 2, 2000 atmospheres, right? So the most standard map in the map pool currently. By the way, did you see it was a Reddit thread, I believe, where ESL uploaded several new maps to the arcade here in StarCraft 2? Do you think we are going to see new maps soon?
I think so. Fun fact, they do that. They did that for Katowice as well. They upload the map pool for the tournament because I'm sure you're aware the ladder maps, there are like something's wrong with them. Like Blackburn has the lens flare, Curious Minds has the area where you can't spread creep. Like there are a lot of like little bugs on those maps. So ESL basically ask the map makers to just fix them and actually give them working maps for the tournament itself. So seeing that ESL uploaded fresh maps, I imagine that is for the DreamHack main event, mate.
Oh, cool. This is gonna be very, very interesting. Speaking of interesting, here we have the Mexican Zerg player. He's not very interesting, but he's very entertaining in his stream. This is Estral Esports, JimRising.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of 2000 Atmospheres LE, we have the Brazilian TerraN player himself, currently down in the series, but no doubt it is still a best of 5. It is TerraN.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say that the only reason TerraN is losing is because of the way you pronounce his name.
He's listening to the stream and it's tilting him. He's like, that's not my name. What's going on? Who is this? Who is this TerraN imposter? Ah.
Okay, Kuro is letting us know that Chaos Fate won map number 1.
Oh. There you go.
I should be checking that. I don't know why I'm not doing that. Let's see.
Yes, thank you for the updates, Kuro, on the other series. Of course, that's the other best of 5 that's currently going on right now. As we have our own.
Oh no, okay, everything's fine. I freaked out for a second.
All good, mate. All good.
Yeah, I was watching another stream and I saw a pylon out of place, and I'm like, oh my god, he's proxying. No, it was just me and my bad eyesight.
The old age, mate. It comes for us all. Aye.
No, I've been using glasses since I was 17, so
okay. This
is not old age. This is just bad genetics.
So yes, you can check out Renegade's channel if you want to tune into that. Again, Renegade, Cosmos, and Oris are all covering Chaos versus Master. Chaos looking to avenge his fallen TerraN comrade. Davo got taken out earlier, so Chaos is there to help make up for that.
Yes, the Master is gonna take vengeance on his pupil.
Oh yeah. Well, I hope so. We'll see. Oh god. Meanwhile, here we are, we're getting into game number 1, and this is looking a lot more standard. JimRising doesn't have his third on time. He is droning up. He's staying on 2 bases.
Yeah, 2 bases. 2 bases, the Reaper being annoying, but the Queen is about to pop out, and that should be the end of the harassment. There we go, the Queen is out. Oh, he gets 2 Zerglings.
Ooh, he does get 2 Zerglings. The Reaper stays alive, checks to confirm, yo, where's your third base? It's not there. And he should be feeling a sigh of relief here, as the drone is on the way. Up!
Ooh, he missed it just by an inch, man. Just by an inch.
Oh god.
If only the Reaper had a little bit more vision. Blizzard, please give us that extra range of vision.
You say Blizzard, mate. It's ESL, mate. ESL, give us the range.
I mean, you say ESL. It is the pro players, mate.
True. Oh god. Meanwhile, the Reaper does dip in a little bit again, because especially after game 1, I'm sure TerraN is a little bit scarred. I'm sure he wants to confirm whether or not there is a Roach Warren.
No Roach Warren at the moment. JimRising 32 workers. What is it?
Mate, let's go.
Oh, mate, Hellbat Marauder.
Yeah.
I was like, why is TerraN building Marauders? What's going on? There we go, mate. Now TerraN is the one that is gonna be the aggressive one this game. Just like, you cheesed me in game number 1. No, mate, I cheesed you in game number 2.
Oh boy, and I don't think I don't know if this is gonna work, because back at home, Jim is blindly going for a Roach Warren, so he will have roaches to defend. Marauders can do well against roaches, but again, like, there's only gonna be a handful of Marauders. It's mainly gonna be Hellbats, and Hellbats, they tickle roaches.
Yeah, they tickle roaches, but then again, they also have a greater pool of HP. So we'll see how good they can tank for the Marauders, because the Marauders are gonna be the ones doing the bulk of the damage. And we're about to find out. 2 Marauders are out at the moment. A 3-1 is being built. The armory is done, so those Hellions can turn into Hellbats at any moment. But I'm pretty sure that TerraN is gonna wanna save the surprise for later, for the final blow.
Oh yeah, here we go. He does pick up his Marauders. He's going, no! Okay, does pick up all of his Marauders. He's going zooming across the map with everything that he has. Roaches are on the way for Jim. He is going to have a small force to defend. How many units? 12 Lings and 5 Roaches. That may be enough. He's actually going for his own Nidus! Oh my god.
Okay, we're about to find out who is dead and who is alive. Oh, JimRising doing an attack on the main base, but there is a big wall, and here come the Marauders.
The Marauders do land. They're going to be focusing down every single one of these roaches. At the same time, the Queens are being pulled. The Marauders are doing a lot of damage.
Yes, the Hellbats are tanking for the Marauders exactly as they needed to. And mate, the roaches are slowly turning to ash, but more roaches are coming, mate. JimRising is not stopping.
Yeah, exactly. The Lings come back home to defend as well. They will get on top of these Marauders. JimRising will defend, and now he has the Nidus to counterattack.
Yes, JimRising has the Nidus, and the Nidus has started main base. Does TerraN sees it?
He sees!
Okay, he sees. What is it gonna be enough?
Oh my god, the boys are here. Some Hellions are here as well. Hellions don't do a lot of damage to Nidus wards. They're trying to morph into Hellbats. The Nidus finishes! Transfuse!
Oh, the transfuse is not fast enough. In fact, there was no queen, so there's only a here.
Oh god, exactly. And with only 2 roaches, this is not going to be game-ending damage. This will eventually be cleaned up. Meanwhile, another Nidus is going to be denied here in the main.
Yeah, so the Nidus network, they're definitely not worth it, but Jim is still ahead because the aggression that TerraN initially invested in did nothing. He killed 0 workers with it.
Yeah, exactly. And yo, Jim isn't stopping. He throws down another Nidus in the main base. A little bit of a desperation Nidus to pull the army of TerraN into his main because Jim doesn't care about the Nidus. He wants to hit the front door.
Oh my god, the wall is almost not a wall.
Ah, the wall is not a wall. The lanes can flood in, but he has to wait a little bit longer. The roaches they're catching up.
Yeah, it seems that JimRising is not interested in going for the late game. Here we have the roaches. I wish these roaches turn into Ravagers to deal with this bunker.
Yeah. Ravagers would be amazing, but we see why he doesn't want to make Ravagers. He is saving his gas for the Spire.
Yeah, Spire's on the way. Still quite a while to go. But yeah, JimRising, 6 gases already, 3 bases. TerraN just now with the tier base putting in, and mate, oh my god, this is so late, mate. 7 minutes in, and just now TerraN is starting Steam.
That is a late stim. Why is it late? Well, because he went for Marauders and Concussive Shell first. He put himself behind because of that. He will have it eventually, but pushing out without stim is not going to happen. He's going to be stuck at home for a while.
Yeah, meanwhile, roaches are coming here to attack the newly formed tier base. There is a tank to defend, but I think the roaches could just kill the tank if they wanted to, but no, they're just gonna go back. They still lose a lot, and on the other side, oh, nice. This Liberator, 6 workers kill, and a lot of larva denied.
Yeah, 3-4 larva kill. A Muta gets killed as well here as the egg gets taken out. A beautiful Liberator. Meanwhile, at the same time, did have a little bit of a Ling run by. Does end up catching a couple of units in that are coming out. But what's a little bit scary is that TerraN has not seen the Spire. He doesn't know what's coming.
Yes, and without torrents and without infantry with steam, mate, these mutalies are gonna do a lot of damage because
they really are. But this push is interesting. Stim isn't done. Combat Shields isn't done. His overall army is looking good, but it's honestly not that intimidating. So we'll see what he can get done as the mutas reveal themselves.
Yeah, the mutas reveal themselves. JimRising. Does JimRising has a willingness? He does. He does have a willingness, and oh my god, mate, without steam, this infantry is doing nothing to these mutalies.
Wow, Jim cleans everything up. He gets every single tank, and now he's going for a counterattack. Stim and Combat Shields is going to finish, but the majority of the Marines have already been killed.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I was like, for a second, I was a little scared for JimRising because his army size was not very big, really. But like, mate, who needs army when your opponent is just throwing on steam marines at you?
Yeah, like again, like vanilla, like that army looked really powerful, but again, looks can sometimes be deceiving. Without those upgrades, Marines, man with gun, is not that great. Meanwhile, now with Stim, with Combat Shields, TerraN is pushing out for the second wave.
Now, finally, with Steam done, this Mutalis needs to be more careful. But it seems that TerraN is just gonna ignore them and go straight for the base of JimRising.
The Banelings!
And
Mates.
not a thing. Oh, one Baneling just finished, but it doesn't have Baneling speed even, so I think it will not matter much.
Yeah, exactly. No, the mutas turn around to fight the Marines, but with Stim, there we go. The mutas are going down. TerraN GG gets called. He ties up the series 1-1. Oh.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. Jim committed a lot of resources to those Nidus networks and didn't work out, and as a result, he just was behind in army size the whole game.
Yeah. And it's also a shame because I'm sure Jim thought after he cleared up the first push with his mutas, I'm sure he thought that TerraN was going to stay at home, so he had a little bit more freedom to drone up a little bit and to delay his army. but then TerraN just immediately counterattacked. Like that was a very nice timing there. You know, as we saw, Jim wasn't ready. You know, he was just barely morphing in Bailings, and they weren't able to finish.
Yeah, definitely. So that was map number 2. Now we're waiting what is gonna be map number 3, mates. We have reduced the series to just only a best of 3.
Oh, yeah, exactly. We're tied up 1-1. We still have at least 2 more games ahead of us. But we'll see where we end up, because again, the videos were very interesting, which means I don't know where we're going to end up in game 3. I'm waiting for Blackburn. I'm waiting for the Blackburn map.
I mean, they didn't ban it. We know what are the ban maps, so we might be on Blackburn next.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Well, I see the gyms in the chat.
I no longer have the emotes of Jim. My subscription ran out recently, like literally yesterday.
I shaking my head. Meanwhile, lobby's been made, mate. Where are we going?
We are going to Berlingrad, Eli.
Oh, interesting. Berlingrad, another one of those smaller maps. I personally, I would have liked to have seen a Hellbat push on this map, but TerraN already did it once. I don't know if he's going to do it again.
Only one way to find out.
Only one way to find out. Our players are getting ready here for game number 3 to find out which one of our players is able to come out of this and you know, make it through the tiebreaker. You know, who's going to come out on top. And what do you want to see, mate? What do you want to see?
Mate, what are the 2 base Mutalies? Like 2 base Mutalies we need to see from JimRising. Like 3 base is cool and all, and you know, and the roaches are cool and all, but we all know why we are here.
Oh yeah. I'm predicting roach all in.
Again? 1 base or 2 base? Or 2.5 base with that fake 3 base.
2 base.
Okay, 2 base all in. Here we have in Berlingrad LE, the player who, according to Light VIP, he's gonna 2 base roach all in. This is Istral Esports JimRising.
And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Berlingrad LE, we have the Brazilian TerraN player himself. He is red, tying up the series in the previous game 1-1. It is TerraN. It sounds weird saying that. It sounds weird. It sounds wrong. TerraN?
I mean, you're Peruvian and Australian, man. So people in the chat, people who are fans of JimRising, if you wanna see 2 roach all in from JimRising, everyone Jim's copium in the chat.
Oh,
Spam that emote.
Mate, this drone is moving out incredibly quickly.
Okay, just scouting. It's just scouting. Nothing more.
Hyper paranoid about a proxy here.
What does Jim know that we do not?
I mean, to be fair, maybe he was watching, because in Ryu versus TerraN, this is where TerraN proxied, if you remember.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
He maybe he was looking at our stream meanwhile.
Yeah.
No, it is not uncommon for JimRising to steal our content.
It's true.
So...
Look, if Jim does anything, what he does best is steal content, mate. Kappa. Oh god. So yeah, he was a little bit concerned about that, but you know, as we can all see, even Jim sees, you know, nothing to worry about. Oh.
Yeah, meanwhile, TerraN scouting with his SCV after racks just to see with the timing of this natural. For TerraN players who may be not aware, if you send your SCV after you finish your barracks, and you can exactly see if your opponent open with pull first or with hatch first.
Mm-hmm.
If the hatch is not nearly done, hatch first, and you're safe to do things. Mm-hmm. If not, mate, you better prepare because you're about to die.
True, mate, true. Oh, God. As, you know, at least the SCV was able to confirm that it was a hatchery first, so everything was normal from the side of Jim to begin with. Meanwhile, the Reaper dancing with the Lings. Ooh, doesn't get a Ling. Up, up, up!
Be careful. Remember, TerraN got greedy last game. Oh my god, he's... Oh, if only Jim had a little bit more faster, he could have easily sniped that Reaper.
Yeah.
It was one shot away.
For Nada, this queen, it could have gotten the snipe, didn't get it in the end. So the Reaper is still here, still keeping an eye on where the bases are, and could even sneak into the main for a bit of a scout.
Yeah, and I think he will, and I don't see JimRising like moving to a tier base, mate. Are we gonna see it?
This is a classic Jim. Like, even when he goes macro, I don't know what it is. I think he just wants to be safe. He makes 2 queens instead. So instead of a third base, he just prioritizes his queens. He will, I imagine he will get it eventually because he is droning up. It's just one of those Jim things where he just delays it.
One of those Jim things.
Yeah. I don't know if he has like PTSD or something. Like it is like pretty safe. It just hurts his own economy. But like, you know, I guess he can make up for it anyway. Oh, he's doing it! He's doing it! Papi Ducklings! Let's go!
Let's go to base lair. And yeah, JimRising is doing it, and yeah, with these extra queens, they're probably gonna. Oh my god, they go inside the main base. They're gonna notice.
Mate, for Nada, Jim, the lair has been scouted. There's only 1 gas in the main, but 2 gases in the natural have been taken. This screams Spire, and I'm sure TerraN is fully aware of that. Aye. Well, you got your wish, Ducklings. Got your wish.
Yes, I got my wish.
Yeah, watch him throw that infestation pit. Watch. Oh god.
Two-base Hydra, mate. Two-base Hydra. This is Brood War style.
Oh god. No, don't do it, Jim. Don't do it. Show us the Spire.
There we go. This is the Jim that we all know and love.
Yeah. Again, there's a reason why we see this so often from Jim. It's so he can drone up and saturate his gases incredibly quickly. Third is delayed, but he doesn't care about that. He's all about the gas. Meanwhile, Banshee's going to be slipping in. At the same time, Hellions as well.
Yeah, they're going to be intercepted by the Zerlings, unfortunately. And the Banshee also got repelled away. And yeah, TerraN has no idea. TerraN...
Yeah, like, TerraN hasn't seen the Spire. He did see the fast lair, though. Like, again, unless he thinks it's, like, a Nidus all-in, which is, to be fair, another possibility. Like, he should be, like, slowly crossing things off his list of what it could be.
Yeah, the Banshee got finally dealt with. So, no anti-air, nothing here to scout for our TerraN player. The Hellions also got caught in the middle of the map. This is not a good map. This is not a good game for him.
Yeah, exactly. Banshee's having a hard time breaking in as well. Spire will finish. I'm really concerned that we don't see any misstarts yet. I mean, to be fair, the engineering bays are about to finish up. Hopefully we see them soon, because again, TerraN, like, what else could he think it is after seeing that lair? Like, that was a big tell.
Oh no, JimRising just started 5 overlords.
No, and he gets scattered.
I don't know why he started 5 overlords. He had enough supply to beat more Mythalists, but okay. But yeah, he got scouted, and immediately there we go. Turrets everywhere. Multiple turrets everywhere. So yeah, TerraN is gonna be ready for this Mythalisk. Now, to be fair, we have seen games where Jim just doesn't care about the anti-air and still goes all the way in.
Exactly. Like, that's the thing about Jim. He has the best muta control in the region, maybe even in the world. I don't know. And he can make some magic happen anyway. If he has enough mutas, he can overpower these missile targets. He can go past them, maybe go straight towards the gas guys behind the main base. There's a lot possible there for Jim.
There we go. Mutas are out. We have, what, 12 Mythalists on the way. And here they go. The Mythalists are arriving to the bases of TerraN. And let's see how much damage they can do.
Yeah, the mutas are here. They're going to be able to lay that armory. Yo, taking down the high yield deeper. Up. And no, Jim!
Oh no, Jim!
Ah!
One Mutalis for one Helion is not worth it.
Yeah, not at all. Thankfully, he only lost a single muta. He did notice that his mutas were looking a little bit exposed. Yo, there's no turret here at the third.
Yeah, no turret here at the third. The army is nowhere to be seen. This is a vulnerable position. If Jim wants to do a quick checking of it, oh, snipe of the Widowmine, nice.
Yeah, exactly.
And forces another steam of the infantry.
I think Jim wants to maybe draw out the infantry. He does have Bailing speed now. The Bailings are going to be rolling in.
Yeah, Bailings are rolling in. The split is good, and the focus fire was also good. Bailings, but there is a lot of settling mutually here for only this infantry. Is this going to be enough to defend?
No, it's not going to be enough. The Marines all get taken down. Meanwhile, Jim could have gone for the natural base, but he turns around. He's going to go for the third instead.
Yeah, there's enough SCVs here to repair, but I'm not sure how much Jim is gonna care. He still kill a few SCVs, 7 SCVs kill, and a lot of infantry, and this is looking good for Jim. 190 supply versus 105.
Yeah, not bad. He's droning up as well. Now he's starting his upgrades. His upgrades were delayed because of the Spire and because of the Bailing speed, so he's gonna be a little bit behind in the upgrades. But what do you mean? Oh no!
Ooh, that was a nice Widowmine connection. A couple of Mutalis dead and the rest very low health.
Exactly, and TerraN, he is defending, he is holding, he is going into what he does best, and that is Biomine.
Yeah, Biomine is now going in 2-2, just begun for him. Meanwhile, Jim has only +1 air attack and +1/+1 for his settings. Just now 3 cores done, so TerraN, the longer this goes, the better this is for him.
Yeah, he's going to be able to exceed and excel in those upgrades. But what Jim lacks in upgrades, he makes up for in mutas as he sneaks into the main base, gets on top of the production.
Yeah, he's going to kill this reactor, only one Widowmine at a time. Oh my god, he denies the Widowmine burrow speed. This is incredibly important for this matchup.
Mate, Drilling Claws gets denied. We need to see that rebuild ASAP here for TerraN. Beautifully done here by Jim. I don't even know if he knows what he got, but that was great.
I mean, does it matter? Everything that is searched there is important.
True.
Meanwhile, here we go. A file of Bailings coming in. How many workers will they kill? I say 0. Yeah, 0 workers, only 1 bunker, and 3 Marines.
Yeah, thankfully, TerraN, he immediately rebuilds that bunker. He needs to because Jim is going to be getting ready for another one of those Bailing run-bys. Meanwhile, more Mustars being taken down. Widowmines being taken down in the middle of the map. That Muta Cloud is gigantic. We have 23 mutas in total.
How many for Apocalypse?
Up!
Oh! Man, what's up with that random Widowmine?
They're so good catching more of these mutas. Unfortunately, the mutas don't have detection with them. We are lacking that Overseer. The Overseer is here in the middle of the map. Meanwhile, an Apocalypse is 30 mutas.
Okay, so it is official. Everyone, put it on the wiki.
Oh my god.
But meanwhile, there's a lot of Bailings coming in for round number 2 in this. And this one is definitely gonna get some workers. 9 workers kill, and oh my god, almost get the CC.
Jesus, that CC is incredibly low here. TerraN has to be so careful with that. Meanwhile, the Widowmine shot again gets another muta. Oh my god. And again!
Oh, and another. Man, even I failed to notice that Widowmine hidden behind that refinery.
Yeah, exactly. Jim, just put an Overseer in your control group. That's all you need. Just get a goddamn Overseer.
But yeah, Jim is not stopping. I just noticed, mate. Had you seen how much creeps there is?
Yeah, the creep is looking pretty good.
TerraN has not been able to basically walk outside of his base since the Mutalists arrived.
Yeah,
so the creep is free to roam the wastes.
Yeah, that's the power of the mutas. At the same time, we do finally have a little bit of a drop here towards the bottom left. Looks like we will see a kill, not a cancel on the fresh base.
Yeah, nice work by TerraN. That is definitely what he wanted and made. Oh, here we have another Another big push with a lot of infantry, 1 Thor, and a few Widow Mines.
Oh, yeah, the Banelings are here, though, but the splits are real. The Banelings are all going to get taken out. And without Banelings, how do you deal with this? Like, you can't run in here with mutas. Like, everything here shoots up.
You don't. This base is over, mate. Oh my god, 20 workers instantly disappeared. The base is also gone. What is Jim's response gonna be? He's walking across the map with the Mytholis.
Yeah, exactly. He does fly across the map. He cannot engage with that army. He's gonna run into all the reinforcements.
He's trying to get that CC, but I don't think he's gonna get it. The Marines arrived just in time.
Yeah, the Marines are here. CC does not go down. It is burning, but I'm sure a repair will be here shortly. JimRising reinforcing with the rest of his Ling Bane is going to be trying to hit this base, and yo, it's looking a little bit exposed.
Okay, a lot of Widow Mines finally have arrived. Will they be able to deal with the settlings? Yes, they will. They will.
Oh yeah, the Lings get cleaned up. Not before killing 6 SCVs, so at least some economic damage is done. Look at the worker count. I just now realized TerraN, his SCV count is not where it needs to be. But because of that, look at his army supply. It's massive.
Yes, almost 150 supply of just pure TerraN army, mate. That is a lot of man-wing guns.
Oh god, the man with gun is insane. 3-3 is on the way as well. But Jim is not taking this laying down. He did get a hive. He is working on ultras.
Yes, the Ultralis cavern is now over. The question is, will TerraN punish JimRising before the Ultralis arrive? Because, mate, currently TerraN is maxed out. He could just start to walk out and crush Jim if possible.
Yeah, it's the potential for just an all-army A move is there for TerraN. Meanwhile, Jim, as you were saying, ultras are the hard counter. It's just pure, like, bio mine. Ultras are going to do amazingly, but he needs his upgrades. Kindness plating is still on the way. The first 3 ultras are on the way as well, and TerraN is giving Jim time.
Yeah, TerraN is he's not comfortable with moving out just yet because he knows that the moment he walks out, one of his bases is gonna be a target of a Jim counterattack. Plus, there's a lot of creep, so Jim is gonna know far in advance when the TerraN player is moving out.
Exactly. So unfortunately, like, despite the massive army, TerraN isn't really making much use of it. He's a little bit too scared. I don't blame him because the muta cloud is massive. So maybe he doesn't want to push out until he catches the mutas, but because of that, he's arguably falling a little bit behind.
Okay, 3-3 is now finishing up for the TerraN player. I think this is going to be the moment? Question mark?
I hope so, mate. We need to see that counterattack. But by the time the counterattack happens, though, kindness plating is done. Like Jim, he's getting his own 3-3.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think the 3-3 of TerraN is not going to be very much useful. Like, it's only to keep up now instead of taking advantage of it. He's moving out, creating some of the creep, but as we say, there's a lot of creep.
Yeah, there's a lot of creep. He doesn't commit to the move out. Mutas, they do go across the map trying to find a little bit more damage, trying to find any of these stray units, but no, they don't find any. And the drop, yo, can he get another base? He wants it, He's gonna get it!
Yeah, he got it, he focused it and he managed to get it, mate, and he didn't lose that many Marines, to be honest, so now the rest of the army is gonna give chase to it. So finally he lost it, but I think it was worth it because with the economies of how they are, like losing a few Marines, they can be basically instantly defeated.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Well worth it for the drop. But that time has come. The upgrades are finishing up. When it comes to the main army as well, we have ultras. We don't just have ultras, we have infestors as well for fungals. Jim has a pretty terrifying army.
Yeah, he does. Now with the Ultralis and with the fungal growth of those infestors, TerraN needs to be very careful because one bad fungal and suddenly all his army is gonna go to dust.
Yeah, I mean, TerraN does have a lot of marauders, like, so he has a pretty, like, beefy army here. Maybe that's gonna be enough. We'll see, as he still hasn't seen the ultras. He still hasn't seen the ultra cavern either. He may see that with this drop. Oh, he sees!
Okay, he sees. He moves out.
Yeah, the drop is going across the map at the same time. The Ling Bane is headed towards his third base location. Now we gotta see the fungals!
Oh, that Widow Mine was incredibly good. Basically killed all the Bailings that there were. Meanwhile, TerraN going with a drop here in the north base. Nothing here to defend. The base is going down.
Yeah, JimRising is being pulled apart by these drops. Finally, the Muses are going to respond. Oh my god, a lot of the Muses are going to be targeted down though. 3-3 Marines.
Yeah, Jim is going to be able to defend, but at what cost, mate? His attack was not successful. He lost one base, he lost a lot of middles, and now TerraN is on the move.
Yeah, exactly. Again, TerraN is still ahead in that army supply. He can keep going, he can keep fighting, but he has to be careful. Ooh, Fungal does cover this choke point, does cover the ramp.
Yeah, but these Ultras do not want to fight this, mate. This is a lot of Marauder, and yeah, instantly vaporized.
Mate, questionable engagement there by Jim. Jim pushed up a ramp into a concave. Just like that, he loses 3 ultras. And mate, ultras are expensive. Jim does have a pretty massive bank, but you can't be throwing away ultras like that. Boy. Here we go. Once again, another fight off creep, though.
Yeah, fight off creep. This infantry is very damaged, mate. Oh, nice fungal growth on all the infantry. But there's still a lot of Marauders left, mate. These ultras are vaporizing.
Ah, the fungal is going to clean up a lot of the bio, but as you said, the ultras getting taken out one after the other. 8 more ultras in production. Jim is not stopping.
Yeah, Jim is not stopping, and now I know why, mate. Have you seen Jim's bank?
Yeah.
This is insane. TerraN cannot replenish as quickly as Jim can, mate. He loses 8 ultras, he just instantly builds 8 more.
Yeah. Oh
and
my
just
god.
Like that, only 100 supply for TerraN versus 186 for Jim, mate. I think Jim is just gonna go a move into the win here.
Yeah, Jim had some pretty inefficient fights, but he could afford to take those fights. He keeps on going, he doesn't stop, and TerraN is struggling to rebuild the army he just lost.
There's even a couple of corruptors here, I don't know why.
Oh god, you know, they just want to be a part of the fight, they just want to help just shell away at that CC. Meanwhile, the ultras are going to keep pushing on in. When my shot goes off, we'll clear out all of these things, but again, the ultras are standing strong.
Oh my god, that planetary is full of SCVs and it's about to fall.
Ah, repair, puppy.
Okay, he's gonna save it. He's gonna save it, but mate, who's gonna save TerraN, mate? He has half the supply of his opponent, which half of that is workers. So it is basically 50 supply of TerraN army versus everything here.
Yeah, exactly. He's down to 12 Marines and 7 Marauders. TerraN just doesn't have a standing army at all. Ultras are going to be able to take down this planetary, take down every single base. Sure, Jim may not be able to break into the natural, but oh my god, he connects with the fungal anyway.
Yeah, nice fungal growth over the infantry. What infantry remains, and JimRising 2-1.
Wow, GG, well played. JimRising coming out and flaunting his 2-base muta and making it work.
Making it work, mate. Making it work. JimRising, 1 point, 1 map away from advancing.
Only needs uno mas, mate, and he makes it to the main event. He is so close. Meanwhile, TerraN, he had some nice moves, like his drops were really impressive, but you were taking note of it. There was a big period where he had a massive lead in supply before the Ultra Cavern came out, where he was staying at home. He was, again, just a little bit too afraid to move out because of the mutas.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I mean, good job by JimRising. He basically just keep TerraN at bay. He always keep it scared and never managed to walk out of his base, and Jim just grew and grew and grew.
Mm-hmm.
Even though, I mean, don't get me wrong, TerraN had some excellent drops, mate. That poor 5th base up the north, it died like 3 times. like if I were a drone and they send me over there, I would just suicide myself.
Oh god, that workplace was cursed, mate. It was cursed. Oh god. Yeah, you're completely right. It's like whenever TerraN was being active, like he was dealing a lot of damage. It's just he wasn't as active as we would have liked him to be, and that's the power of the muta, you know. It's not just the damage that they actually deal; it's the threat of the damage, you know. It's the reputation that they have. It's the reputation that Jim has, and that really paid out for him there.
By the way, thank you, Kuro, for letting us know. And yeah, I was watching here in my cell phone the stream of Horus, Chaos Fate, and Master 1-1.
Ooh, 1-1. So they have their own back and forth series going on there. Still hard to call, right? Like, Master has been popping off. He's been doing very well. Chaos Fate, also, you know, the master of Davos, so maybe a little bit more experienced, maybe has a better chance against Master. But yeah, hard series to call. Alright, Darky, you ready to go? Oh god.
I'm ready, mate. I'm ready.
If you had to go against Jim, what would you do? What would you what would
I will just blind counter to base muta.
Ah. True. Like, honestly, a 2-on-1 would work really well against Jim. Not gonna lie.
Yes. Even though Jim is like 1500 MMR upper than me, but
could work, man. It could work. Here we go. Game number 4. Jaime only needs one more to qualify for the main event.
Uno más, Light. Uno más.
No más.
And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Blackburn Ellie, map number 4. And here, the green player who needs only uno más. Uno más to advance and qualify to DreamHack Masters Latin America. Give it up for Estral Esports, JimRising. Everyone, Jim's copying in the chat, please.
And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Blackburn ALE, we have the Brazilian TerraN player himself, currently down in the series, needs to win this game to take it to the ace match. It is TerraN.
Carnasa on stream says the casters are pretty good. I mean, like, oh, poor guy, you have not watched anything.
It's like, well, I mean, when you compare us to Horus, then sure. I mean, that's not really much of a challenge. Oh my god! Look at you, Romsley. When are you gonna cast again? When are you?
Look, maybe they're busy, mate. Maybe I don't know. They are casting other things, or they are maybe working. Adrich, for instance, you know what Adrich do in real life?
What does he do?
He's a surgeon.
Oh, really? That's really cool.
Yes, he's a surgeon.
Oh my god.
When I met him in Copa Intercontinental in Mexico City, I met him out there, and I'm like, yeah, in a few hours I have to go to Puebla to perform surgery.
Oh my god. That's really cool. That's really cool. Yeah, a surprising amount of people are in the medical field. StarCraft people. Latin American StarCraft people, I should say. So it's cool to hear. Cool to hear. And of course, a lot of love to Artist. A lot of love to Horus. I'm just giving him a hard time. Shaking my head.
Also, what the hell, chat? Skir Borka in the chat. Guy on the right looks like Special's baby brother.
Baby brother?
I mean, aren't we both older than Special?
Juanito is kind of old. What is he? He's like, what, 26, 27? How old is he?
No, I think less, right? I mean, let me quick check. I wanna quickly check, but
he's an old boy.
No, I'm pretty sure he's on the younger side.
Like, he was 18 when StarCraft came out, right? It's been 10 years to 28?
Oh my god, yes, he's 28.
Yeah, the math checks out. Oh boy. But Juanito is looking better now, to be fair. He's looking better. Keeping in shape. Meanwhile, no surprises here. JimRising going for a fast layer.
Yeah, fast layer once more. By the way, I alt tapped for a second and now I see a Reaper with 3 kills. What the hell happened?
The Reaper's been popping off, mate. 3 Ling kills here, confirming that there is no third base for JimRising. What could that mean? Well, fast layer gases. The gases haven't been taken though. So we'll see what this is going to be for. I still feel like it should be Aspire, right?
Probably, but then again, this is a really good map for Nidus. Look, even one queen here to deter the Reaper.
He's doing it! He's doing it! Let's go!
Yeah. Jim is like, I need to change diapers. My wife is about to be very angry with me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't...
Look, there's a novel already. Yeah, this has to be Nidus, right?
100%. There's a Roach one here in the natural base. Nidus is being thrown down. JimRising is going all in. TerraN does see the Overlord. He does force it back here. So TerraN, he's fully aware of the potential of JimRising. Meanwhile, he did go for a third CC before Starport. So very economic. JimRising has to deal damage.
Yes, the question is, will he be able to? Because with that Overlord in that position and the Marine, oh my god, and the Viking just pop out.
Yeah.
That Nidus is not gonna be made into the main base.
Exactly. There's no vision in the main. There is vision outside the natural, so JimRising can still commit, just push himself through the front line. And honestly, this can still be scary because the tank is not yet. It is on the way though, and once the tank comes out, it's gonna make this defense much easier.
Oh no, mate. Jimmy supply block.
No, he's supply blocked. 3 Overlords are on the way. No, you cannot afford to do this. Jimmy's loading up that Nidus. We need to see it. Where is it?
He's gonna be on the natural. He is gonna hit the natural base of TerraN. I don't know how is that gonna work out, mate. There's already a bunker. There's already a tank over here. And with that supply block, there's not gonna be as many units as Jim probably wants.
Yeah, exactly. This is not the kind of all-in that he wants to go for. He's gonna try and push up the ramp, but again, the tank is here, the wall is here, the bunker is here. Jim turns around.
Yeah, he knows he cannot break it. There's another one going here. I don't know how the hell one night to get out. Oh my god, the units are about to pop out. Where are the queens? Transfuse, mate, transfuse.
How does he do it? JimRising, he somehow gets Nidus into the main base. And here we go. There is one tank, don't get me wrong, but we have transfuse, we have lings, we have roaches.
Yeah, everything is here, mate. And Ravagers are also being transformed. And yeah, now he's on the ship. What the hell are the queens doing over there?
The biles, the tank goes down just barely due to those biles. We have another tank on the way. No, we do not. We do not have a factory with a tech lab.
Yeah, this is bad, mate. This is really bad for TerraN player here. With nothing extra to defend here except maybe workers. Mate, I feel this only matter of time. Where are the extra queens? JimRising had more queens.
He had more queens. They're here. They're just chilling outside the natural base. JimRising is being forced back. The Marauder is putting in a lot of work, but is it going to be enough?
Maybe. Even if this doesn't kill TerraN outright, he's losing a lot of workers. 17 workers killed so far. Now he's down to only 20 workers versus 31 of JimRising.
Oh, exactly. And JimRising isn't done. He's still making more roaches. He is not droning up back at home. He wants to break through. Again, that one lone tank was taken out. There was only one tank made this game. The bile connects.
Yes, and Jim is gonna stop aggression for now. He has done a lot of damage, and look, he is now droning back up.
Yeah, drones are on the way. Third base is on the way. If he wants to, he could even take the gold base. I think he does want the gold.
Let's go.
Oh my god. Meanwhile, TerraN, he's not fully out of this. He did lose a lot of workers, but he has triple orbital, triple mules, triple SCV production. He can recover economically, but at the same time, like, he did take a lot of losses when it comes to the production, when it comes to his tech. Plus one, Stim is on the way. We have no NG bays, you know, we have no combat shields, we have no upgrades. Like, he's behind in other ways.
He's behind in everything, man.
Yeah. Oh god. But you know what? At least he's alive.
For now. For now, yeah. But I mean, the TerraN has been doing a good job at like returning to this game. Like, he's only 5 workers behind his opponent, even though he lost 20.
Yeah. Again, it shows the power of triple CC, mate. Meanwhile, Hellion gets across the map, will die, but will confirm that the goal base is being taken. So this is going to be the next avenue of attack here for TerraN.
What the hell is just saying, mate? Like, why do you live in Texas?
That's for sure. It's like, he really wants me to live in America with him. God damn it, for sure. It's shaking my head.
I mean, you could do it, mate. If you live in America now, you have enough like time to actually cast any region that you want.
Yeah, but then I have to live in America.
I mean, you can always go to Canada.
True. Let's go. Oh my god. But for now, for the time being, TerraN is just reclaiming control of his side of the map. He was actually getting some blind missile starts as well. He was afraid of a Spire of a Muta follow-up. As we can see, there are no Mutas, so a little bit of wasted resources by TerraN.
I mean, I don't blame him. He's JimRising, you know.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Yeah, but now TerraN is moving across the map with a couple of Widow Mines and a couple of infantry. And by a couple, I mean a lot of infantry. This is gonna be enough to kill these roaches.
We'll see. The Widow Mines are going to burrow here, though. The shot's gonna go off, and they will.
Oh, nice shot on those roaches, and yeah, JimRising loses this fight.
Yeah.
But more reinforcements are coming.
They are coming. It's just enough to push TerraN back, but he picks up and he goes straight for the mineral line.
Yeah, that was nice for TerraN, and yeah, Jim. By the way, now that Jim has the gold base, he's not interested in workers anymore. 41 workers for Jim is the tops, and now he's just going full roach, mate.
Yeah, unfortunately, like, he's still struggling to deal with this drop. Oh, nice target fire there, taking out another one of those Ravagers. At the same time, Jim counterattacks to make sure there's no mining at the third.
And the TerraN keeping Jim busy with only a couple of medivacks full of Marines.
Yeah, he's doing a lot with a little here. Like, the supplies are evening up. JimRising does have the higher army supply, but again, a lot of this is in roaches, which is again inflated supply, especially trying to push up a ramp into tanks. Tank production has recommenced.
Yeah, and there we go. JimRising, he's gonna go for round number 2 with this Roach Ravager. TerraN unfortunately cannot land that CC, mate. He's a few more minutes and he's gonna have trouble to keep the economy up.
Yeah, he needs a third base up and running. Even though he has the worker lead, he is heavily oversaturated here at his natural base. He's actually running out of resources. Oh my god.
Yes, and there we go. TerraN goes across the ramp, but Jim has a big army here.
Exactly. He's baiting him into tank shots, though. A couple more tank shots do go off on the Roach Ravager, but Jim doesn't care. He's droning up back at home. He's taking up as well. He's only concerned about denying or delaying this third base. Oh.
Yeah. Meanwhile, main base of JimRising, TerraN with a double drop of Marines, and oh, he's going straight for the lair, mate.
The lair, it's gonna go down. He's gonna get it.
He gets it, the lair goes down, and the Marines are still alive. They're still gonna kill as much as they can, and they get out.
Wow, no Spire available here at all for JimRising. He needs to rebuild the lair if he wants to go in that direction. He is stuck with Roach Ravager.
Yeah, unfortunately, if there's something that I can criticize JimRising for this game, it is the bad Overlord placement across the map. Like, he didn't see that drop coming at all.
Yeah, exactly. He had no idea. He wasn't ready for it. The drop is still here, by the way, just outside the main base. The spawning pool getting a little bit low, you know, especially without that creep. So that may be the next target of the drop as TerraN finally gets his third up.
Yes, finally gets the third base. It is now oversaturated because of how many workers free he has. But he got it. By the way, meanwhile, while this was happening, game number 3 between Chaos Fate and Master is done.
Oh.
Chaos Fate crushed Master in that game.
Wow, Chaos Fate up 2-1 there in game number 3. Again, though, it's still best of 5, so they're still going to keep on going, and we'll see how far, if they can go the distance. Meanwhile, here in this DBZ, Jim finally going to be rebuilding that lair, and oh, it's to go into an infestation pit. Up!
Oh, wow. That looked painful.
Oh god, the medevac drop does finally get dealt with. It does get bowed down by those Ravagers, and with the infestation pit, I'm really curious as to what it's going to be. Could it be for a hive, or is he going to go Roach Ravager Infestor?
I mean, probably Roach Ravager Infestor, but then again, he's probably going to go for the hive as well, because no, okay, he cannot go altar, it's too much gas, so yeah, it's probably just going to be Infestor, I will say. Or do you think he's going to go for Hive and Vipers.
Oh my god. He goes for a Spire. I think he could go for Vipers, whichever one. He needs a Spellcaster, whether it's a Viper or an Infestor. We'll see which one he decides to go for. For the time being, the Infestation Pit isn't really being used for anything at the moment. Ooh, as JimRising is getting ready for a mass concave.
Yeah, he's doing it for every angle, but there's tanks here in the back. Oh my god, there's a lot of Rosh Javagan. I think JimRising is gonna break it just by brute force alone.
Wow, despite the position, despite all of these tanks, JimRising, he's doing it. He is breaking through and he's battling down the tanks.
Okay, finally TerraN managed to defend this, but made at what cost? And oh, okay, here it was why there is a drop here in the gold base that is denying some of the mining for JimRising. But yeah, that was a lot of trading here. I know why. JimRising is on 2-2, TerraN still only on 1-1.
Yeah, TerraN's upgrades have been delayed.
This is very uncharacteristic of him.
Yeah, despite having 2 engineering bays, he hasn't been working on 2 upgrades at a time. He may just not have them hotkeyed, so he is a little bit behind in that respect. Meanwhile, Jim, he can go for round 2. He killed so many tanks in that first push, and now he's looking to do the same, but oh god, not the best engagement. That's it, GG!
GG, JimRising no longer has any gas, and that is it. TerraN ties the series 2-2.
Wow, after a very close early game, after defending against the Nidus in his own main base, TerraN is able to recover. He's able to tie up that series, and we have an ace match.
Oh boy. And what is gonna be the map? Let me quickly check, because I remember. It has to be, I think, Heroes Mines, if I recall correctly.
Oh yeah.
Unless they went full crazy and go for Beckett Industries. Which, by the way, I still cannot believe is still in the map pool in ladder.
Is it? Didn't they get rid of it?
Let's see. 3, 6. Oh, no. It's no longer here. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Finally. It only was like, what, 6 extra monks? Of
yeah. It took a while, but eventually it was patched out. I do believe the match should be on Curious Minds because Glittering and Pride were vetoed. So yeah, I kind of want to give the edge to JimRising for that one. I think, I don't know. We saw how much it took for our TerraN player to expand and take their 3rd base. It's going to be that much harder on Curious Minds.
Shout out to Cosmos, who is streaming our stream. he's in between maps in Chaos Fight versus Master, so he's taking a look at what's happening with Jim versus Chaos Fight.
Yeah. Just keep. I mean, again, it's rough. I'm sure Cosmos, he wants to see both TerraN and Master, right? He wants to see how they're both doing. Oh boy, so I don't blame him, as we are indeed going into the ace match here. Game 5. It all comes down to this, Stat King.
Yes, this is it, mate. The last map of the series, JimRising versus TerraN. Only one can advance, and the other is gonna go home.
Oh boy. Who's it gonna be, mate? Who's it gonna be? TerraN, the returning player after a long hiatus, looking to be in form. Or is it JimRising, the new father? You know, Papi Jim. Just joining the wrong lobby. Get out of here. But it looks like Cosmos is maybe switching lobbies. We'll see. Okay.
Okay, there we go. I was like,
yeah,
ballsy move.
Yeah, it would be a little bit odd to leave mid-series. So yeah, Cosmos just hopping back on over to Master. Oh.
So there we go. Like, the map is loading. Last map of the series. Light. This is your last moment. What do you want to see?
I want to see a Roach all in.
You have already seen that.
I want to see it again. I want it again, Ducklings. I want it again. Ah.
God damn it, like.
But on 3 base.
So, hello everyone. Welcome to Curious Minds LE. Last map of the series, last map of the night, and spawning here the player for Astral Esports, the father of oh god, I forgot his name. Benjamin, right? Right?
See.
Yes. This is JimRising.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Curious Minds LE, we have the Brazilian TerraN player himself fighting back so hard, coming back from the brink of death. And now here in the ace match, it is TerraN. Oh boy, and now we're on a very interesting map. A map that has a very defensible natural base with the ramp, but a very exposed triangular third.
Yes. So, mate, if Jim wants a 2-base muta, this is the base. This is map to 2-base muta.
Oh. It can work really well. So far in the early game, nothing crazy. We do see a hatch gas pool from Jaime. Meanwhile, TerraN just opening up with his racks expand. And JimRising looking for some proxies. You know, he doesn't want to cheese. He doesn't want to be cheesed out in the ace match.
Yep, definitely. You don't want to go that way. If you want to die, you die with honor.
Exactly. That SCV is rolling across the map, and yeah.
I mean, are they rolling? They don't have any wheels.
They've got to have wheels, right?
No, they don't. They're floating, right? Why do you think they have like rockets in the back?
True, they are just barely hovering over the ground.
Just don't you remember Brood War? In Brood War, the SCVs do not trigger the mines.
Ah, there you go.
Because they float.
Mm-hmm.
Same with drones and probes.
Beautiful. In my mind, the SCVs are carbot SCVs, so they have their little feet where they run around.
Yeah, they should be cool, but no, it does. It's not how it works in real life.
Feels bad, man. Feels bad. As TerraN is here with his first Reaper, he wants a drone kill, but doesn't get it.
Okay, he gives only one settling, but he needs. Oh my god, the queen wants it. The queen. Oh, so close. I'm pretty sure that he saw the Reaper already hitting, and he was like, "Nah, not worth it."
Yeah, doesn't go for it in the end. TerraN with a different opener here. TerraN does not go for a third TC before Starport.
Yeah, now it is the Starport first. Probably gonna go Banshee, I'm gonna assume. Question mark? I don't know. The only other thing that this could be made is, once again, Marauder Hellbat. Which is gonna be very risky on this map specifically.
Yeah, exactly, just because of that ramp. I imagine we're going to be seeing a switch here with our production buildings for the Banshee. There we go.
There we go.
Meanwhile, no big surprise, but JimRising, once again, going for a Ling run by as he goes for a 2-base lair.
Yeah, Ling run by, but nice block by the Hellions and the workers. TerraN is gonna lose basically nothing.
There you go, loses a single Hellion. At the same time, he also dives into the natural base as well. He will get some drone kills. 3 in total.
3 in total? It is unfortunate that now this time of any, they didn't choose to go into the main base, because watching this timing of the lair is gonna be super important.
Yeah, and this is 100% Aspire. All the gases are being taken, unlike the previous games, so Roaches wouldn't make as much sense. Painliness is being thrown down. JimRising, again, doing what he does best in Game 5.
Yes. So there we go. The lair is done, and fire! Come on! I don't have that.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Jim! No Spire yet, despite having the gas for it. Actually, there it is!
There we go, there we go.
Beautiful.
This is in the natural base, okay.
Yeah, a little bit delayed. We do see a scan into the main base. He does confirm the lair.
Yeah, he sees the lair, but he does not see the Spire.
Mm.
So it could be anything, maybe. It could be Nidus once again.
Yeah. Marines in position in his main base just in case. Hellions go for a little bit of a run by. We'll see if they manage to get into the natural. Again, the natural is where the Spire is. Oh, he gets in.
Yeah, he gets in. He says, I saw he made click on the building.
Yeah.
So he confirms it is a Spire.
There you go, mate. TerraN. He squeezed through. He was barely able to get in, and he is able to confirm the scout. So now TerraN is fully aware. He should not be caught off guard. The mutas initially shouldn't get out of control.
Yeah, they shouldn't. But we'll see. You know how JimRising is good at making miracles.
Yeah.
Yeah, what we're gonna see if they can make any miracles is these two Banshees. Clock is ready. And do we have a Sport? Yes, we have a Sport. We have the Queens ready as well.
Yeah, the Banshees aren't really going to be able to find their way in here. JimRising will be able to defend his third base. Banshees don't do anything yet, but there's always potential. You know, they are still alive. But for how much longer? Because mutas are coming out on the map.
8 Mutalis on the way, +1 air attack and Baneling speed. This is a repeat of basically game number, what was it, 3?
Yeah.
Game number 3, so we knew how good that game went for JimRising, so let's hope it is gonna go as well like once more.
Yeah, exactly. The one downside of this style, as the Banshees slip in, and they're gonna get some drones here, some gas mining drones, pretty important to be honest, is the fact that Jim delays his Evo chambers for all of these mutas. So he will overall have a bit of a weaker army, but he will have the numbers in the skies as the mutas are here across the map. Oh my god, the Widow Mines!
No, we don't mind. What are you doing? You were so close.
Come back! Ah.
Oh, Jim already losing 1 Mutalist for only 2 workers. Meanwhile, I believe the Banshees have already been taken care of. Yes, the Banshees have already been taken care of. They killed 7 workers. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all, especially because mutas come out, so the mutas would have eventually hunted down those Banshees, so we want at least some damage done with them. And now, Jim, with that map control, he is going to be trying to catch up in those upgrades, and his creep spread is honestly pretty impressive. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, this is what happens when you as a TerraN player do not leave your base to clean creep. It is sad, but it is the truth.
Yeah, that's what happens when you lose your Hellions early on as well. I mean, to be fair, it was worth it, I guess, to make sure he was able to scout. Meanwhile, the mutas, they do chip away at the third base a little bit. Oh, pick up some Marines.
5 Marines. He still has yet to lose any Mutalis, and yeah, finally TerraN sees the creep and it's like, oh my god, why is it here?
Oh god, whip out the buckets. We gotta clean all this up. They do clear up a lot of those creep tumors. Meanwhile, Jim trying to dance with the army, but they do have a couple of anchor points here, a couple of those Widow Mines.
Oh no, mate, TerraN is supply block. TerraN is so supply block.
No, the supply block is real. Oh god. But something else that's interesting here is that Jim this time is going for a much faster infestation pit and not making as many mutas. So we'll see what the plan is here. We do see 7 more drones on the way. Mutas do get into natural. They do take out the turret.
Yes, take out the turret pretty easily. Marines are forced to run once more. Oh, 7 workers already killed. That was... and 2 medivacs. That was incredibly well done by JimRising, and he's gonna deny this 4 days.
Yeah, exactly. He shouldn't get a kill. He wants it. He gets it.
He got it. And the worst part, mate, he managed to get away with most of the Mutalis.
Oh my god, the mutas do escape. He loses a handful of them in the retreat, but it was well worth it, and he is doubling down, going back into the muta production, plus 2 air attack on the way as well. Oh.
Man, this is why Jim is the muta king in Latin America.
Yeah. Give this man some mutas and he's gonna kill everything. Doesn't matter if you see it coming. Doesn't matter if you have Widow Mines and Marines and missile turrets. He will deal damage. And he's coming back in, mate.
Yes, he's coming back in. How many Mutalisks we have at the moment? We have 18 Mutalisks. Not a big of a cloud yet, but still pretty dangerous, especially because they can basically two shot turrets. Oh my god, double Widow Mine!
Oh my god, the Widowmine shots will go off these mutas heavily bruised, but he gets Drilling Claws again, but he loses almost half his mutas.
Yeah, that was a lot of Mutalisks loss. I'm not sure if it was 100% worth it, but he did it. I mean, he did it, it happens. The creep spread is still pretty crazy.
That's the thing, right? Because of the creep, it's going to take a while for TerraN to counterattack, despite the fact that he has a pretty impressive army. Meanwhile, the Link Bane is here to meet him on that creep. Again, TerraN, he just can't push in. He's going to try.
Yeah, he's still cannot push in. Just he needs more. He needs to clean a lot more creep before he can do so. He may be able to drop in the previous games work good for him. So perhaps, but yeah, currently JimRising 20 supply ahead of his opponent.
Oh yeah,
mostly in workers. No, oh my god, I just noticed 95 drones for JimRising.
He's really
going hammer it.
He's got a lot of drones, mate. He's got a lot of drones, and with all those drones, he got into a hive. We have Adrenal Glands on the way. Ultra Cavern is being thrown down. Again, the Ultra Cavern is much faster compared to game number 3, and switching into Ultras, I feel like is going to be the name of the game here. Again, there's still just Mass Marine, mainly for the army.
Oh, nice Widowmine shot. Kills a lot of the Banelings with that one. And yeah, I believe that the Widowmines still do not have... Yeah, they still do not have the Burrow Claws.
Yeah, Drilling Claws only just now started. TerraN also just now noticing. So, again, the Widowmines are not as good as they otherwise could be. We have seen some pretty good Widowmine shots, but again, it's just really difficult to keep up and maneuver and keep up with the army.
Yeah, just like in game number 3, JimRising is keeping his opponent at home, and he's basically unable to leave.
Yeah, exactly. Again, a very different style compared to how Ryu plays. I'm sure it's a little bit jarring here for TerraN. He's trying to keep up. He has more Thors on the way, more Marines as well. But the Ultra haven't just finished. We should be seeing some Ultras popping soon. And mate, Jim can just do whatever he wants.
Yeah, he can. He probably will. Adrenaline Glass has now finished for the Zerlings. Those Zerlings now are going to do a lot more damage than before. Oh my god, the Mutalisks! No, Jim, no.
A couple of mutas get taken down. Meanwhile, we do have a bit of a Ling run by here. The tank is going to fall, and the Banelings get into the mineral line.
Only 4 worker skills. I'm very impressed at how good the splits were for TerraN. Nice job.
Yeah, very impressive there. Very last second split of those SCVs, so he's able to keep the majority of them alive. But at the same time, JimRising wanted to clear up some of that supply. He wanted some of his Ling Bane to fall to make room for the Ultras and the Infestors.
By the way, I just noticed Kuro giving us the news that Chaos Fate just took down Masters 3-1.
Wow. Massive win there for Chaos Fate. He avenges his fallen pupil. He will do it for you, Tapito. He does it. He takes down Master, and Chaos Fate qualifies for DreamHack, the main event. Yes,
we'll see him in 2 weeks' time. But meanwhile, these 2 players are still here battling it out. Only one of these 2 will be able to join him in that group stage.
Exactly, they can be only one. Meanwhile, here we go. JimRising is maxed out. He's gonna be baiting out a lot of these Widowmine shots.
Yes, and nice bait with him, and there we go. Everything is converging, made a lot of infantry, a lot of Widowmines, and a lot of Baneling hits on it. But oh my god, now that the army is busy on one side, JimRising can focus on the other base, but meanwhile TerraN with the drop here in the third base of JimRising.
Exactly, we do have a bit of a fungal there, so JimRising does get a couple of key spells off, but he loses every single drone at this location. 17 drones go down. Yeah.
JimRising lost a lot, especially in army as well. But mate, he just remaxing one instant because, like in game number 3, look at the banks.
Yeah, exactly. 8 Ultras are on the way. Again, JimRising had a really bad fight trying to push up a ramp. This is not what you should be pushing. Again, go for the triangular third. It's so open. There's just so much room to maneuver here. So JimRising just having a rough fight, but Remax already and working on his bank again. God, and he's one in. He wants in. The army's not here. Oh, but TerraN sees.
Yeah, he says he's like, I want to, but I don't want to. And there we go. JimRising wants to because he was, oh my god, nice fungal on all the infantrymen and everything. He's dying for TerraN. The Ultralists are engaging every infantry here. And look at the supply, how it's going down for TerraN while JimRising just remaxes instantly. The tier base for TerraN goes down. The Ultras are still hitting the natural base. And I fear this is the beginning of the end for a TerraN player.
Yeah, TerraN was not ready for the mass ultra. Just now he's switching into Marauders. Marauders okay, but you know what? Ghost would have been better going into Liberators as well. He just was hyper-focused on the defense against the Mutas. And as a result, he loses everything here at the third.
Yeah, he loses everything. He's gonna lose another CC over here. Mate, TerraN, not like this.
Not like this as JimRising remaxes once again. He has doubled the supply of the TerraN player. Jaime Arturo Duran Silencio. He's doing it for you, Benjamin. For Papi Jim, he's coming home.
Yeah, Papi Jim is coming home. The last of the Ultras finally got defeated, but behind this, just look at it.
Oh my god.
This is disgusting. Glide, you're a server player. How can you live like this?
The parade push of ultras. Hey, there's a reason why I have Ryu and not Jim on my team, okay? It's it's a different kind of Zerg, mate. Aye. As the ultras are pushing in once again. One of my shots are going to be going off, and they do take out one of the ultras. Again, TerraN fighting his heart out here in his main base. But as all this happens... Oh, the fourth. Oh no.
Yeah, the fourth goes down, the last mining base for TerraN. And yeah, what does he have left? Only a few units here, 15 workers, 42 supply in army. And 36 GG says TerraN, and JimRising qualifies for DreamHack Latin America.
GG, well played. 3-3 was about to finish up. The upgrades of TerraN were a little bit too late there, but congratulations, JimRising. He does it. It was a rough road. He got knocked out from the upper bracket. He had to fight his way through the lower bracket, but he did. He was able to make it past everyone else, makes it through even TerraN, and qualifies for DreamHack Valencia.
Yeah, congratulations, JimRising. Your son will be able to eat this week.
Exactly. He can feed his family. He can do it. Let's go.
Shout out to Androxide in the chat. He's a Wikipedia editor as well. Darkin not live casting Wikipedia while not live updating Wikipedia while casting. Shaking my head. Mate, fun fact. During Sentimento Latino and Copa Hyperions, I do. I do.
There you go.
So please, I don't do it for this because I know I need to leave someone to the big boys here over at Wikipedia. Shout out to them.
Exactly. Hey, look, you're not the admin for this tournament, you know? Like for Sentimiento Latino, Copa Hyperion, you know, they're a little bit closer to your hearts, but for the big events, you know, you gotta leave something for Kashim and Cynical. You know, they gotta do something, right? Oh god, but damn, GG, what a series. And
that is it, mate. That was the last series pending, and with that we have all of our players who qualify for main event in a couple of weeks.
There you go, mate. Oh my god. We have our confirmed players. Exclamation mark B in the chat if you want to have a look at the Wikipedia page to get the confirmation of all of them. And Darking, do you want to go over them?
Sure. So in today's tournament, we had X and Ryu who qualify in the upper brackets, while we just saw JimRising take out TerraN and Chaos Fate to take out Master. And those 4 players are gonna be joining the 4 main invited players in the group stages in a couple of weeks, which is of course Eric, your favorite Patito. We have Cham, of course, the best Zerg in Mexico. We have Kelasur, the best TerraN in Brazil. And we have, of course, Juanito, the best player in the world.
There you go, mate. There you go. We have our 8 confirmed players for the LatAm region. again, as Darking just said, 2 of our very own Ducklings are going to be a part of that, as Eric and Ryu will be joining everyone else. F's in the chat if you are a Protoss fan, because there will be 0 Protoss in the main event. Perfectly balanced.
Oh, you're right. There are 0 Protoss in the main event, man. Fun fact, I believe this has only happened once before. In one Copa America. Back when we had 16 players, 0 Protoss.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure.
16 players and 0 Protoss?
I'm pretty sure. Wait. Let me check. I'm pretty sure there was one season when we had literally 0 Protoss players.
Jesus, what happened to? I'm thinking of Protoss players from back then. I mean, Shakti was more active back then. Maybe that would have been when after Darkness retired. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Let me check. Let me go through the ages. Let me see what was the season, because it was a really weird season. We're like, wait, what?
Oh boy. Regardless, as Darking goes through that again, GG, well played to all of our players. This was also the final DreamHack closed qualifier out of all the regions, so now we finally have our confirmed players for every single region. We are ready for that main event.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Oh my god, poor Kuro. It's 4 a.m. over in Poland. He's still here.
Laughs in 4 a.m. Oh my god. Go to bed. Go to bed. Kuro, why did you stay up for this? God damn it. Oh god. Nah, but she wanted to be here for the Ducklings as well. Like we wanna give our players as much support as possible, and it was a great series, you know. It went all the way to the ace match. What more could we have asked for?
I mean, a best of 9 would have been nice.
Oh god. Do you want to kill Kuro? Do you want to just pull an all-nighter so she can stay up? Aye. But have you found the Copa America? Have you found it?
I'm on it. I still have not found it.
Oh, okay. I mean, to be fair, there's been a lot of Copa Americas. There's been a lot of them throughout the years.
Mate, since 20. Okay, I found it. 2017 season 1. 5 TerraN, 11 Zerg.
Oh my god! Give me a link. I need to see this. This is that's crazy. That's crazy. So I guess we're back to 2017. Yeah, no Protoss. Feels bad, man. Feels bad.
Yes. Oh my god. I'm getting like chills looking at some of the names of the players we have lost through the years.
The nostalgia is real. The nostalgia. Oh god. Yeah, just quickly taking a look at this Copa America 2017. A lot of these are pretty similar, but there's Bayrada, there's Dark, Half-Breed, Odin. I'm not familiar with Totodile. I don't know who the hell that is.
The TerraN player Zerg player who like make a splash in a few years ago.
Oh my god.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. It's been so long. We've come such a long way, and I hope everyone in the chat enjoyed themselves. I know there's a lot of JimRising fans in the chat as well. I hope they enjoyed themselves. Everyone, he's in the chat. At him, Chaos Fate, Chaos SC, he's in the chat as well. Give him some love because he also fought very hard. He fought the urge. He fought his natural instincts to drink tonight. And he
I cannot vouch for that. I don't know. I don't know what he was doing while he was playing. You know.
True.
He was a couple of minutes late to his first match, so maybe.
He was finishing up a bottle. You know, he was. For Nada, Chaos Fate, but also congratulations. Because actually, this may be the first time I think this is the first time he's in the main event for EPT.
Is it? Let me quick.
Yeah, because we've only been doing this for a couple of years. So yeah, like pretty momentous occasions for a lot of our players here.
Yes, definitely. It is a big year for many of our players here.
Yeah. So both Chaos Fate and Eggs are making it for the very first times to the main event. You could argue that I guess better now than never. But again, like they had like a couple of years where we're really expecting them to make it through. They ended up a little bit unlucky sometimes, but finally they're able to make it to that like big stage.
Yes, and yes, you are correct. This is the first time he made the top 8. So congratulations to Chaos Fate.
Yeah. We will look forward to seeing everyone there in the main regional event for Latin America. We do not know if we'll be the B stream for that. We have been for the past 2 years covering the Latin American DreamHack B stream, but we'll see.
Yes.
We'll see if we're.
Yes, and if you are, I don't know if I cannot be here. Maybe if I can be here.
We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You say cross, mate. It's more like jumping, mate.
Oh god. Regardless, Darking, thank you so much for joining me today. It was again really a qualifier for the ages.
Yes, it was a fun week. Fun week. We saw many players come and fall, and now we have our final 4.
Oh yeah. Finally, we made it, mate. We made it. Not just us, but also all the CranKy Ducklings, Kuro, Yaku as well. Chase was helping out as well with some of the casts. We casted so much StarCraft this past week. And
it's over, like it's over. You can die now.
It's not over, mate, because now I have to edit all those VODs.
No. That is why you have Vortex.
No, it's not. Oh god. Yeah, I'm just looking at the Twitch channel. We have so much content to go through. That's what I'm gonna be doing after this broadcast. I'm gonna just hit that edit stream. I won't stream, but I'm just gonna edit as much as I can. There's so much going on. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. It's been a lot of fun.
Yes, thank you all.
And Darking, before we head out, is there where can people find more of you? Who are you first? Introduce yourself a little bit.
I mean, if you don't know who I am, where the hell have you been the past like 5 years? Come on. But yeah, I'm Darking. I organize few tournaments here for Latin America StarCraft 2. I also do a lot of edits for Wikipedia, particularly Latin America. So yeah, you can find me on my Twitter account at Darking665, or you can find me on my Twitch account at Darking665. I sometimes do stream, and sometimes even of StarCraft.
There you go. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Oh god. Yeah. So you can head on over there. Again, Darking, he is kind of in many ways the heart of the Latin American StarCraft community, or at least when it comes to the tournaments, he's always there, doing whatever he can for a long time for StarCraft, for Latino America. And look on the horizon, because maybe we'll have something else to run. Maybe we'll see. I know back in the day we used to have Desafiantes for the past couple of years. Maybe we can do something like that later on. To be determined.
Exclamation mark Patreon in the chat and help us out.
Exactly. Oh god. Meanwhile, if you enjoyed the cast, check us out on all the social medias. Exclamation mark socials in the chat. And you can shields, there we go. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and our Discord server. We are all over the place. We post all over the place whenever we go live or whenever there is news Duckling related, so we can spread it as best we can. Also, check out our YouTube channel if you want some more of our casting, and if you cannot tune in live, and if you want more of it, I don't know, when you're doing something, when you're working, when you're cooking, whatever, whenever you have free time, then check out our YouTube channel, because we have everything there on our YouTube. All of our VODs get uploaded.
Go, people, go.
Go. Subscribe. Meanwhile, if you want to go one step further, you can also support us here. You can get subscriptions on Twitch. We also have our Patreon. All the money that we make here goes towards the tournaments that we run, and it also goes towards our player salaries. That's how we have our pro team. Ryu, you saw him come out here. You saw him play late game ZvT and late game ZvP. He was popping off. you know, it's thanks to the people in the chat that we can help support Ryu in his pro gamer endeavors, in his ambitions, making it to the main event 2 seasons in a row. Thank you.
Yes, congratulations.
Yes, thank you everyone for the support. And with that, do you have anything else you want to say before we head off, Dad King? Before we head off.
Yes, everyone, please keep playing StarCraft.
Yes, there's plenty of time. There's potentially a new ladder map pool coming out soon, maybe, you know?
Exciting times ahead. I cannot wait to the first few waves when everyone is like the previous maps were better.
Yeah.
Happens every time.
Every time, man, every time. Oh god, but yeah, like, yo, we're getting new patches. They're small, but they're impactful. We're getting new map pools. Like, again, we're still getting plenty of updates here for StarCraft, so be sure to support it as best you can. And we will see you guys next time. Our next broadcast, quickly checking, I think is going to be Sparkling Tuna Cup. We're going to take a day break after the marathon that we've had, and we will return on Wednesday in a couple of days with Sparkling Tuna Cup number, I think, 14. So we'll see you then.
Ciao.
Bye.